So for today's trip, Dennis, where are we going?
To the Cradle Museum.
Okay, you're taking too long. Cradle of Aviation Museum in Long Island, which is right there. We just arrived. It's me and Dennis, no one else. We're going to be looking at airplanes. No one else is interested in airplanes except me and Dennis. So that's why it's only two of us. Let's go inside and check it out. Okay, we're in. We got the tickets. We got the Blue Angel right there. There's some kind of drone thing going on. Where do you want to go, Dennis?
Find that nose.
Oh, so the highlight of our trip is going to be Boeing 707. Just the nose of the plane. That's what Dennis is really here to see. Everything else is a bonus.
Because it was just a huge part of American aviation. It was literally the first jet-powered passenger aircraft that was used by in America. It was the first passenger one.
This is pretty cool. It's a real propeller blade.
Yeah. When these things spin, those things are like not.
So a helpful lady in the beginning said, I'll take you to the beginning of the story so you look at everything in the chronological order. So this is like the beginning of aviation, and what we're going to be doing is going through different stages of aviation until we get to, I guess, a modern flight. So we probably can do some experiments here. See, why do kites fly? Press the button, Dennis.
Okay.
I don't know, try that. Come over here.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. And so see how the wind makes the kite fly?
Yeah, how cool is that?
Right, and this explains to you because the high pressure and the low pressure and all that fun stuff.
Cool.
We're gonna put it in a basket, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna talk nice to it. Balls go up.
Ah, here's a magic ball.
Balls go here. Balls go there. Balls go here. Balls go there. Balls go here. You fell down before me, you dumb ball, you. Let's try again.
It's because of like the wind that's going up from there. It's basically
Yeah, but what makes it go sideways?
Because you're moving it.
How does it move? My hand's up in the air.
It's
Here comes the magic.
This one tells you how the wing works, the lower pressure and the high pressure. And you can actually hold the wing so you get to feel it. Do you feel, so if you move it this way, you see how it pushes up?
Yeah.
Right? And you can kind of, let's go. You can kind of like fly.
Wow.
Hold it up here. It generates lift. Okay. Moving on to historic cars and yeah.
This is the first airplane that was designed in China. It was built in Connecticut.
In 1910, the airplane has become a weapon. So I guess this is the planes that were sitting on and shooting at things.
Yeah.
Oh, you can sit here.
Oh, sure.
Okay, can you go around normally and not? I know it's cool to jump in like into a convertible, but that's, I guess, how you control the plane. And you look through the crosshair. I don't know what that does.
The gauges.
And over here, look at these things.
Yeah, look at it.
So this is just like a skeleton of the plane, right? This is the frame. Here we have a piston engine, right?
It's a power engine.
These are push rods over here, and this go click, 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 click. That's where exhaust comes out, I'm guessing. Spark plugs over here, and this turns the propeller. And here you can see the frame. And see how you have all these? There's a pulling up and down different control surfaces in order. Those are called elevators. Those are two, and that's the rudder to control the up and down. That's to control left and right, combined with ailerons. So pretty cool. And two people could sit in there.
Yeah, this is like a
Fuselage. Now this is a different, this is also a piston engine,
Yes,
but that one is a radial because they're all around, and this is regular.
Yeah.
Whatever, not radial. This is the radial engine because they go, pistons go all around.
Power engine.
Right, and this is regular like in the car. Just the regular, it's like a V, you know, V8.
Yeah.
There's your V8, and I'm guessing you put propeller over here, and you just rev it up.
Well, that's a small movie theater.
And here we see the plane that we saw. This is the one that lands on water.
Yeah, it's a
Basically,
flying boat. And there's also a car.
Flying boat, yeah. So this is the one, and that's why the engine's so high up, and then the gears don't go down, obviously, and it goes in the water. Some outriggers to balance it and such. I don't know anything about this. I guess this is also lands on water. And lots more engines and a biplane. It's got bombs.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, is that a button to drop bombs?
Maybe.
No, let's not press it.
Yeah.
You don't want to drop bombs in the museum. And here we're getting to more modern, well, not that much modern, but we got aircraft carriers going on now. And bigger, well, I guess that's a torpedo. That's not a, yeah, it is a torpedo. Yeah. And this guy's got a folding wings. Right, in order to put them on the ship, you have to fold the wings up because otherwise they take up too much space. And so this propeller's got 3 blades.
Yeah, 3 blades, 3 blade props, the more modern ones.
Yeah. 3 blades better than 2 blades.
Yeah.
It's just math. This is some kind of training simulator, right? This is where the pilots would practice.
Yeah, so...
It says simulator. Okay. Look at all the different gauges and all kinds of stuff. You're a bit too short for this. Oh, but there's a machine gun over here. Oh, you can, it shoots. Okay, you made enough holes in that airplane. We are out of propeller plane territory and we're getting into the jet territory area here.
Oh, some seats.
Well, those are the real airplane seats, and as someone who's never been on a plane, Dennis is excited, which would not be shared by many other people. Got a real cockpit over here. What do you think, Dennis? Whoa! That's pretty crazy, right? Look how many gauges and stuff. You have to know all that. And you got tiny little windows.
Yeah, you got gauges on top over here.
Gauges there. Whoa, I almost fell. Look at all the gauges.
Yeah.
Is this side more interesting? Oh, this is how you pull up, right? To make the plane go up, and you push away from you to make it go down. Right? That's how control works. We figured out that this is the throttle. But this airplane had 2 engines, and these are landing gears, I'm guessing, because it clicks up and down, and this controls the throttle.
Maybe
There are a couple of other controls, but I don't know what they do. Now we got a cockpit of a fire plane.
Okay, it's actually pretty
All right,
cramped.
but here is important thing. Don't pull the ejector seat handle, otherwise you'll get ejected.
Is that true?
No, it's not true. But do you know where ejector handle is?
Which one, this?
Nope, it's above your head. Right here.
Oh.
There you go. And on some planes it's somewhere in the bottom, but on this one it's here. So which plane is this actually? I haven't seen it. Oh, this is Grumman A6. I don't know anything about this plane. So this would be your throttle, right? This is where you control the engine speed. I'm not sure what that is. That's probably your brake, like an air brake. So we're gonna need to be doing really good hand washing after all this. Dennis found this dual prop plane and touching absolutely everything. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Now that we're done with the plane section over there, this is space exploration area of the museum. Wasn't totally aware that it exists, but we are going to check it out. So this is where you could sit on the capsule. Yeah, just stand over here and wait, and then you can go in and sit inside. Okay, well, not a lot of space, but not as horrible, I guess.
Okay, like that cockpit, like that plane, like that fighter jet cockpit had a lot of space in my opinion.
Yeah, yes, but people here have to live for like days. You'd be here for like 2 weeks and can't go anywhere. You're like, that's it. You shower here, you go to the bathroom here, you sleep here, you eat here. This is it, this is your world for like whatever number of days they're out there. Man, I don't know if it was 2 weeks. A few days people would spend in this. You found the first person in space?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It even says even over here it has some
It even says in Russian, and you can read in Russian, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so we found a clean room, and this is a lunar lander, as far as I understand. Yeah, gold foil and people all dressed up. This is a clean environment. For the way I understand it, this is what they landed on the moon in. What'd you find? Oh, this is like a recreation of
The moon landing.
the moon landing. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
We
Cool,
can-
you gotta see this.
Yeah, and that's it's a big backpack.
Yeah. They are.
We found a real moon rock.
Yeah,
Apollo
it's
launch
cool.
sample.
Yeah.
Piece
Yeah.
from the moon.
Yeah, we actually could see a piece of the moon back home.
I'm not sure what these
I'm
do.
gonna press all of them.
Press all of them. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, so this is the lunar module. So this is what's. Is it what's inside? Hang on. Simulator. This is inside of what we saw in that dark room,
Yeah.
right? This is what's inside the lunar module.
Yeah.
Okay, so we made a full circle. We went all around. We see
I didn't see
all
the
the
nose.
airplanes. Right, we didn't see the nose of 707, but they said that it is somewhere else. The skywalk is open. I don't know what skywalk, but we're gonna explore. Yes, we found it. Okay, so this is the other side of the museum, where
We have the Boeing.
where there is basically more stuff. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. So we saw like the story.
Boeing 707.
That's what Dennis wanted to see. 707. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it looks. That's how the whole thing would look like.
Yes. Look at all the controls. All right, let's see. See what we can tell from 707.
Do you find the 707?
Come this way, Dennis.
Wait. What is this?
Go.
There.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, we got a toilet and we got this.
Take the go to the bathroom.
Okay, so seems like there were 4 people, right? We had this person here with charts. There is a person with knobs. So we have a chart person, knob person, and 2 people with... Wow, that's kind of tight. Okay, so how do I get in here? Hang on. Oh, what? I would press all the buttons by the time I'm sitting. Oh, okay. So these are linked together.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's start up our engines.
Right, so what you do, you push forward.
Yeah.
That's full throttle. We're gonna leave it centered. Yeah, and then we're gonna flaps. We need to put down flaps. There you go. We're gonna lower our flaps for takeoff. And yeah,
What is this?
there is that's a rudder trim. we're probably just gonna leave it centered unless there is a crosswind. Parking brake. We're gonna release the parking brake, and now the plane will start moving. And now we're just kind of gonna steer it until we get to the right speed, right? And once we reach the right speed, now we're gonna start pulling up. We're gonna do, they call it rotating aircraft. Yeah, we can't do it too early, or obviously too late, and you start pulling, and it starts going like that. And then once it starts leveling out, we're gonna reduce our flaps. I don't know if we just completely get rid of them or what. Adjust our speed to whatever we need to.
Yeah, to it.
Trim our trims. And just fly the plane, you know,
To our destination.
to our destination. Yeah, that's generally gonna be the procedure. It's actually not bad. Okay, and so these are control the rudder in the back.
Yeah.
Not a lot of space in here, but it's actually not bad. The seat's a little hard, but the back is nice. So
Yeah, it's not bad.
and I can actually see out of these windows. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
this is not bad. So what do you think? This is like the coolest thing ever?
Yeah.
All right, let's check out what else they got. And now we found the real F-14 and the model. Yeah, it's got all kinds of stuff here.
Little missile. It's my favorite to Santa Claus. So still Santa Claus. It'll blow you off.
So one of the things we didn't tell you is this place has a planetarium. I didn't know about it, but once I was buying tickets, I saw they have like, oh, would you like to buy planetarium tickets? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Now, do you know what that is all around us? It's a screen. It's like we're in a movie theater, but this thing is absolutely ginormous screen. What do you think? Like over here, this is gonna be pretty cool. Can the camera see anything? You can come sit closer. There you go. Wow, even for GoPro this is too wide.
Please remain seated for the duration of the show. The use of video or photograph equipment is strictly prohibited. Enjoy the show.
Don't tell anyone.
The Great Bear. Wait a minute. That's a bear.
You can see anything.
Well, or a shopping cart. I can see that. How about not a shopping cart, but maybe a monkey?
Enjoy the rest of your day at the Cradle of Aviation.
What do you think?
Amazing. That was so cool.
All right. Whoa, go that way.
I can't express how cool it was.
Well, yeah, because with such a giant screen, you can't even capture it on camera. I don't know if you were able to see it. I got a few shots, but this is even too big for GoPro to handle. So yeah, definitely should come and check it out. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, lunch today, pizza and cheeseburger. Probably not super healthy, but that's what we got. You okay, Dennis? You got pizza. Let's see how it looks. Well, it does look like pizza.
You.
Okay, enjoy. Then we're gonna eat, and then we can go and continue walking around, right? Right, okay. Well, now that the lunch is over, should we go back and look at the old stuff again, or should we go look for new stuff?
Let's start with some old stuff that was new.
Okay, but let's just do one quick check over here. I want to see one more thing that's on this floor which we didn't see. Let's quickly glance what's over here, because I think, okay, so this is galaxies. Okay, we can quickly look at this and we can go.
Stardust?
So this is Hubble Space Telescope right here.
Yeah.
And you know what telescope replaces it?
What?
The new one, James Webb, which is this guy right here. This is the replacement that was just launched, and it's right now it's getting in the position, and it's unfolded all the mirrors, but I don't think it's in the position yet.
Okay.
So that's what it's doing, and it's going to be able to see even more stars than Hubble could. Yeah,
But Hubble is still good, right?
Hubble is still good, but it is outdated.
Yeah, it's dated.
Yeah, it's kind of old now. So And also Hubble is flying around Earth. James Webb is going to be way more in outer space. I don't know if it's going to make any difference really, but I think for long exposure stuff, like pictures that take, you know, you can spend hours or days pointing at some point in the sky, it might be better for that. Not totally sure, not that much into astronomy. Dennis had to revisit 707 cockpit, so we got some pictures in there. He got to spend some more time because that's obviously the coolest thing in this museum.
Yeah, we got an airship over there.
So now we're gonna go to the second floor and see what's here.
Yeah.
Right, so now something to do with Mars. This is Air and Space Museum Hall, and this is Visit the Skywalk, a view from above. I'm not really sure what this is, but I always like pretty lights and all that stuff. Looks cool, right? Oh, the Skywalk. So we're going back to the same museum. We're just looking at things from above. That's what Skywalk is. Okay, that's okay. We'll check it out. And then we're gonna head to the third floor. Right? This is where we were earlier.
Yeah.
That's the space section. And this is the aviation section.
Yeah, the aviation.
And this is where we started. This is the early days of aviation.
Yeah, and the car.
And the car, yes, that's the car. So the Skywalk then isn't that interesting. What we want to do is go to the third floor, because on the third floor is where the Pan Am Museum or something like that.
Pan American Museum.
Yes.
Because I love Pan Am.
Here we are. This is, I believe, like a Pan Am everything.
Yeah, Pan American 747, another Pan Am 747.
Yeah, the story.
747 is probably.
The story of the company.
Yeah,
Right.
a Pan Am 747.
Okay, Dennis.
Oh, DC-4.
So we can go towards this side and see how you could put kids in the overhead storage bin. That's nice, right? You just put kids like in a storage bin. Yeah.
Oh, some old Pan Am planes.
Yeah, just different memorabilia and
Oh, Pan Am 747.
yep.
Oh, that's a cool ruler. I want that ruler. That ruler that I want.
What kind of ruler? Oh, that ruler with the building?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, so this is like the floor dedicated to all the Pan Am stuff.
Yeah, all that Pan
Pretty
American.
interesting. This is how they load cargo for the cargo only planes.
Yeah, they took part of the. Yeah, they actually helped out of World War II. Like half.
And this
half
is
of the
how
stuff
747. See,
Yeah.
on top you have seats.
Yeah, Pan Am 747 was set up basically.
Yep. That is how it was.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And now I believe we're at the end of the exhibit. Yep. And that's just the second floor and then the bottom. Anyway, I think at this point we've seen like everything there is to see in here. I'm gonna let Dennis go and explore certain things for the second time.
The best floor.
The best floor?
This one.
Yeah.
With Pan Am.
All right, well, Dennis is gonna explore some things for the second time if he likes to, and then we'll see if we find anything else interesting. The last place to visit is, of course, the souvenir store. Let's see what we get here. Rockets. Yes, everyone likes to do that. Okay. Let's see what else we got.
Oh, this thing is this one's actually a bit heavy.
The wood. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool stuff. What kind of souvenir did you find there, Dennis?
A 747.
747. It's a Pan Am. It's not like any 747.
That's why I chose it.
Because you really want a Pan Am plane?
Yeah, my favorite Pan Am.
So we went back and we checked out a few more cockpits. Dennis was shooting with all the guns and doing all kinds of stuff. So now we washed our hands really well because, I mean, we've touched like everything in here, like absolutely everything. And now, here is your plane.
Yeah, my Boeing.
We're gonna head back to the car and start driving home. But our trip isn't over. For the return home, we are stopping by this place right outside JFK Airport where we can see planes landing right above our head. It's gonna be too loud, but we'll be able to see them coming in for a landing because that's what Dennis wanted to see. And now I see a plane right there, right above my head, coming in. It's coming right for us. All right, so the way this works is we got this app that can tell us, you can press on any plane, it'll tell you what that plane is and where it's going. And what we know by looking up, so there is a plane. Now we know that this is A321 coming from San Francisco, and it's going to JFK, obviously. And so now, see how actually sideways it's flying because of the wind? What do you think of that? Isn't that the coolest thing ever, right? Okay, now it's gonna be exciting. Now we got a big plane. We got A340. That's the one with 4 engines. So I suspect this one is gonna be flying low and it's gonna be loud. Are you excited, Dennis?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There she is.
Yep. Right there. Also, you don't need a face mask, you know?
It's kind of cold.
Oh, you're just keeping it for warmth?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine.
That was so perfect!
All right, I'm glad you're enjoying this.
That was the best one yet!
I know. For the last plane for today, it's going to be A350. It's only got 2 engines, but I think it's kind of sizable. All right. I think that's gonna conclude our trip. Now we're gonna start heading home because we're sufficiently frozen. Did you have fun, Dennis?
Yeah.
All right. Don't sit on your plane. Twin deck 747. Okay, boys and girls, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Get into warm car and start driving home. Thank you for joining us on this trip to a museum. I hope you had fun too. See you on the next one.